Hello YouTube, this is jexamwolfexia, back again today. I'm going to be bringing you sort of an unorthodox review. I also have another thing to sort of tell you, which is just another sort of jexamwolfexia is an idiot rant. But, yeah, so I gotta go get the necessary parts for this, because I didn't plan on ranting against myself today. But, yeah, I actually ended up getting 2 of this kit. This guy's really awesome. He's an archer type guy. No, that's not that bad because he does have like multiple modes and I believe 2 sets of eyes. So I can build his other kid into a different mode, and I can give him 2 swords now. And I think I used one of his manipulators for a different kit because it came with one of those stupid open hand manipulators that you always seem to get foobarred with if your BB Senshi kit comes with one open hand and one not open hand. This guy, one of the hands that I didn't think I'd like at all in building this guy, but really do in some of the other guys, are these hands. Actually, I'll show you one of the other guys that has these. But these hands, they have a wider slit so that you can angle the weapon. I just thought it made the piece not fit well. Like, you had to angle it down. But that's because I was using the sword with it. The sword doesn't work well with it. One of the pieces that does work well with it is like when your Gundam is carrying a gigantic spear in his ultimate attack mode. Which this guy's spear, I have to tell you of this. This guy's spear is so large, he starts sloughing off pieces from it if you're not careful. It's so many pieces because in order to fold the spear down, you have to stick pieces all over his armor, and it will actually make his hand fall off. It's so heavy. Well, actually, it's not that heavy at all, but it's actually pretty huge. Here we go. It's actually hard to get this whole thing into frame at this distance. There we go. It's actually, I believe, 3 times as tall as he is here. Yep, it's over twice as tall as he is. Maybe even 4 times. I'm not sure. But this is his ultimate spear attack. It's got a dragon crawl winding its way around the spear, which I didn't think I'd like, but it's actually a very cool feature. And so what you do is, in order to transform it back, I'm going to do this guy's review today. Now, one thing before I start, if you look at this guy's eyes, they're like these really cool demon eyes. He does come with normal eyes if you don't like these eyes. But, yeah, I like the demon eyes because they were cool looking, so I changed them. I used the alternate eyes, which a lot of people probably don't do. And you're supposed to attach these with them hanging over the shoulders, but I found that that was really, really annoying. So I just attached them normally. I just attached them with them pointing down because, I mean, why attach them hanging over the shoulders? Because that inhibits his spear movements. And also looks really stupid and limits articulation as well. Which also, the articulation is limited by having all these pieces on him and having a giant spear. That doesn't help it either. But, so anyway, yeah, there are the dragon pieces attached to his back. One of them's attached down here, and one on each side on his wings. And then there's actually more to transforming the spears than one might think. You have your 2 spears here. The red spear with the little barrel on it that you can actually pop off. Oh, and this guy comes with something that you don't see often in SD kits. A third manipulator. What this third manipulator is for is specifically for this ultimate spear mode. You're apparently able to somehow sock this little barrel into the third manipulator somewhere, and he's able to hold it as if he's holding the spears by this. Either that or it's just stupid. I don't find that he holds the third manipulator, however, or the barrel, very well. He does, however, he can hold on to the spears pretty well. And you can pop him out of his hand, obviously, because it's an open hand. Which is good. I mean, it's good for play. Like, if you're going to play with these kits, which I do often, I don't just display them, I actually mess around with them, like change them between their modes and stuff. That's why a lot of my older kits have bum articulation. Like, their articulation is extremely loose. And actually, when my kits do get old, I silicone the whole thing tight, so it won't move anymore. I silicone it into a good pose. Then basically just make sure it's not moving, then display it. So back to the transformation on this guy. The last thing you need to do is take the red spear, which is like a trident in this mode, pop the gold piece off like that, then pull out the blue spear, which has a very, very small, sort of pathetic looking head. The head looks really pathetic in that mode. And then sock on the gold piece, which is so high up that it doesn't look like a trident at all anymore. It looks like a two-headed spear with a tiny little point in the center, which I think is okay. That looks fine. Now, I always keep the red head in... Oh, God. Okay, well... Yeah, I always keep the red spear, in the hand that the ultimate spear is in, just so I remember. Well, actually, quite the contrary. I did it this time, but I usually switch them, just so I know that I'm not supposed to sock the rest of it onto the back of the red spear, which is bad to do because you actually have to change it to the blue spear if you want him to be able to hold it all the way out and look cool with it like that. Yeah, and so, yeah, this is actually going to start out this huge review I'm doing for this giant 5-pack that I showed you that I hope to God this thing is okay. Never mind, it's not. This set that I got for Christmas, it's a 5-pack set that includes 5 different Gundams, and I'm going to be doing probably a 5 to 7 part review on these. Because not only does it include 5 Gundams and the dragon statue, which I'll show you real quick. Here we go. This is the dragon statue. It comes in this nice, very nice clear yellow color. But it's also going to... This transforms into armor, and there's also another dragon mode, which is called the Flying Dragon. This is the Rising Dragon, which I may not show the Flying Dragon, because I like the Rising better. And, but it's going to be 5 to 7 parts. Actually, 4 to 7. I'll give it 3 to 4 to 7, somewhere in there. 7 is maximum, 3 to 4 is minimum. But, yeah, so... at this point, I do not have time to do one of the other Gundams, so I'm just going to give you a little overall stuff on the set. The set is an awesome set. I mean, I really like the set. It's very cool. All of the Gundams have, like, their weapon transformation or some gimmick included. And it comes with a lot of very useful play features. It doesn't just come with, like, this statue that you can pop apart and sock the pieces onto the Gundams and then have a Ziploc full of pieces. No, it comes with this, which may just look like a very strange box to some of you. But no, this actually holds all of the armor, like all of the shoulder armors that you're gonna take off of any of the Gundams during the transformations. So you sock them onto these little pegs, holds them there, and it actually looks relatively cool. I could display this. With the other guys. And, oh look, here's like a little dojo scene with their weapons and shoulder armor there, and they have this super cool dragon like green shoulder armor, and it looks very cool. I have to admit, I'm very, very thankful to Bandai for including this. You hear me, Bandai? I'm thankful. And it also comes with 2 very, very inexplicable If any of you who see this have any clue whatsoever what these do, please tell me, because I'd like to try them. But it comes with these two pieces. This one's a headdress that has a dragon head on it, and this is a V-fin, a very ornamental V-fin that also has a dragon head on it. Now, what these go to, I'm not entirely sure, because I didn't see it in the directions. Now, I can actually pop out the directions. Oh yeah, and another thing, if you haven't subscribed to my other channel, Galactic Marine 501, and you're into Legos in any way, I'm actually going to be doing sort of a rant video, because I got this today, the new Lego catalog, and so I'm going to be doing sort of a rant video on that tonight, too. So, if you'd like to see that, look up my other channel, Galactic Marine 501. And I've done enough webcam videos that Galactic Marine 501 should pop up as me. And so yeah, they're all named webcam video. I'm going to, at some point when I figure out, like when I get my organization, I'm actually going to probably hire one of my friends and actually pay this kid, probably, to organize my YouTube channel, because I'm not honestly organized enough to do it myself. So yeah, this is actually the state it's in now with all of the random webcam videos and stuff. Is just like, yeah. But I don't want to watch every one of my videos over. Actually, I'm probably not going to hire a kid. But yeah, I'm actually going to show you the sprue. I don't know if you can see it, but it's got glitter tucked away in there, which gives this clear yellow. It's a very clear yellow. If this were solid, it would be gold. That's what color it is. Probably translucent gold because of the glitter. But yeah, it actually looks translucent gold if I hold it up into bad lighting the correct way. But yeah, it is hollow. It is hollow. It is translucent, I mean. To see, you could kind of see my eye through it. There. But yeah, it's a very cool color. I really like this color. And that's enough to on about this. Trying to use up time, because I know I can't do Blue Duel in this. And I call this guy Blue Duel because he looks to me like the Blue Duel Gundam, the model kit. But he has a few other special secrets, like 2 transformations in this guy. Which means, and because he's one of my favorite Gundams in the kit. The spear guy, the guy that I just showed today, is my second favorite. This guy is my favorite. So I'm gonna devote an entire episode to this guy. He is missing a hand. That's because his weapon is already transformed into its super mode, which I'll flash a little bit there, just so you can see it briefly. But I don't want to show it to you in too much detail, because that'll give it away. But yeah, so this is jexamwolfexia, and I'm actually going to do my rant video on the other channel now, because I'm in a ranty mood, and I just read the catalog. So yeah, there we go.